So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing what are the best Universal hotels to stay during Halloween Horror Nights. I know there's a lot of hotels, and Surfside and Dockside, in my opinion, they say it's on Universal property, but for me, what's on Universal property is that you can see Islands of Adventure, you can walk to the theme parks, or you can see Universal Studios from your hotel. And yeah, Dockside and Surfside is not going to make the list because you have to take a bus every single time to City Walk, go through security, and then go to studios. But if you want a cheap rate for your price, $99 entering $100 for Dockside and Surfside is good. But I have another hotel that's going to be in the $100 range, maybe $200, but it's going to be much worth it than Dockside and Surfside. Before I get into this video, I do want to say that I have my 2 hotels picked already because I've stayed during this event and stayed on Universal property every time I go to Universal. I haven't stayed at the other hotels like Aventura, Sapphire Falls, Royal Pacific, and Portofino Bay. Now, Royal Pacific and Portofino Bay are one of 3 hotels on Universal property that you have unlimited express with your room key during your entire trip on normal operating hours for Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. Just to give you guys a tip that Velocicoaster and Hagrid's is not included with your unlimited express if you're staying at those hotels because they don't offer express just yet for Hagrid's and Velocicoaster. Aventura and Sapphire Falls are right next to each other, so if you're staying at Aventura, if you're staying at Sapphire Falls, go take the boat taxi. You do not have to have that long walk to Islands of Adventure. But if you want to stay next to Islands of Adventure, basically, that's why I'm not naming these resorts, but if you want to stay right next to Islands of Adventure, Aventura and Sapphire Falls are your best bet. And if you're staying at Aventura, you can just cross right there to Sapphire Falls to the main lobby and take the boat taxi to City Walk, and it'll drop you off right next to Studios or Islands of Adventure. Royal Pacific is right next to Islands of Adventure. It does share the same walkway as Sapphire, Cabana Bay, and Aventura, but Royal Pacific does have its own boat taxi, so it will drop you off at City Walk, and Portofino Bay is right on Universal Studios side, but that also has a walkway, a long walkway, or you can take a water taxi as well to City Walk. Those hotels are good and the prices do vary, like I said, but the 2 best hotels for me that I'm going to be talking about in this video is Cabana Bay Beach Resort and Hard Rock Hotel. Why I picked Cabana Bay Resort is because it has HHN offerings upstairs right next to the arcade room. This year you're going to have the Monsters Collide Legend experience, which there's no scare zones, it's not scary, but if you are a first timer, you've never experienced HHN before and you want to experience this and you're staying on Cabana Bay or Universal hotel property, if you're staying on property, you can do this as well. All you gotta do is show your room key, but if you're staying at Cabana Bay, you have first dibs showing your room key and enjoying this walkthrough experience. I said, as a team member just walking you around through the room, maybe sharing like the story of monsters, how they started out in Universal, or maybe talking about the house that's going to be at HHN for Monsters Legends like Collide House that's going to be at HHN. Maybe they're going to talk about that, or it's going to be completely different. I have no idea, but I do know that it starts from September 2nd through October 31st. The HHN offering that's going to be at Cabana Bay is downstairs in the main lobby, right next to the Universal gift shop, is Swizzle Lounge. You're not going to miss it. It's going to be themed to Monsters Collide, and it's going to be pretty cool. They're going to have special drinks for Dracula, the Mummy, and the Wolfman, and it's going to be pretty cool, and it's open all the way till 12 a.m. so if you are going to HHN and expecting to come back to Swizzle Lounge if you're staying at Cabana Bay, that's not going to happen because HHN does close at 2 a.m. every single event night for Halloween Horror Nights. It closed at 2 a.m. so when you come back, Swizzle Lounge will be closed because it closed at 12 a.m. so if you want to experience the Swizzle Lounge, I would enjoy the Swizzle Lounge and those special drinks before hopping on a bus or walking to Cabana Bay to Sapphire Falls and jumping on a boat taxi. That's a special tip for you guys before Halloween Horror Nights. I'm gonna bring that tip to you guys again. There is a walkway to Cabana Bay. Now the buses are going to bring you from Cabana Bay all the way to the garage, so that's why I'm not saying take the bus from Cabana Bay, because then you have to deal with everybody that's not staying on Universal property going to the garage and going to the same security hub in the garage. Then you gotta go through City Walk and then go all the way to the studio. So my special tip is take the walkway from Cabana Bay, go across the bridge, which is going to be underneath like the main street. You do that, you make a left, you make a right, and there's going to be a sign there that says Sapphire Falls. You turn a right where it says Sapphire Falls. You go through the entire hotel of Sapphire Falls, which is not big. It's not like a lot of walking. Then you take the boat taxi all the way to City Walk, and it will drop you right off at Universal Studios, right next like to Voodoo Donuts, and Studios will be right there. So that's why I'm saying take the boat taxi when you're staying at Cabana Bay, but you got to take this, it's not a secret, but it's a special tip to take the walkway from Cabana Bay halfway to Sapphire Falls, take the boat taxi, and then it will drop you off right next to Voodoo Donuts and right next to Studios. That is my #1 option because the price is good. During the weekday, you're paying probably $100 and something, and then during the weekend you're gonna pay $100 more, which is $200 for Cabana Bay, but that is worth it. Cabana Bay is a beautiful resort, and they have a pool, they have a lazy river, everything if you want to relax before your HHN night, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So my #1 hotel for HHN is Cabana Bay. My second option is Hard Rock Hotel. It's not a Universal hotel, it is not a Lowe's hotel, it is a separate hotel, but it is on Universal property, and it does include unlimited express pass with your room key, because that is, Rock Hotel is one of the 3 hotels that offer unlimited express access normal hours for Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. So I'm saying Hard Rock Hotel, no, they don't have HHN offerings. Like I said, Hard Rock is like a third-party hotel. It is not owned by Universal, but they do have a walkway that takes 5 minutes, even 5 or 10 minutes, and it's right next to Studios. You have like your own like entrance from Hard Rock all the way to Studios, and I think that's worth for the price. I know you're gonna pay a little bit higher, but if you're going to Universal for like 5-6 days and you're going to Halloween Horror Nights for 2 to 3 nights out of those 5 of 6 days out of your trip, the express pass is gonna help you during the day for Islands and Universal Studios, and that walkway and that boat taxi is going to help you even more for Halloween Horror Nights because you're so close to Studios. Let me know about the other hotels if you have stayed at Aventura, Sapphire Falls, Royal Pacific, Portofino Bay, or even Dockside and Surfside. I don't know a lot about those hotels because I haven't experienced it yet and I haven't stayed at those yet. The only hotels I've experienced is Cabana Bay during Halloween Horror Nights and Hard Rock as well. So that's why I gave my experience and my knowledge and my tips and tricks for Hard Rock and Cabana Bay. So let me know about the other hotels if you have stayed during your Universal trip or even Halloween Horror Nights. Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video and this video was helpful for you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss none of my future videos, and hit and kick that like button so this YouTube video can go out to the YouTube universe. So that being said, go live life, do what you love, and remember, always follow your dreams. Bye guys.